Hey guys, Brian with Intune Marine, and we got a special treat for you today. You've seen a lot of our videos on the Vexus DVX 22, but this one is really special, and we have something on this boat that you've never seen done ever. From the 5 Helix units on here, the Bassboat Technologies mounts, the target lock, the 2 Mega Live transducers, tracks throughout the boat, Cannon downriggers. This one's gonna be really special, and you're gonna wanna check this out. Let's take a closer look. We wanted to show you the capabilities of what you could do on these boats because it's almost endless, but the customization that is incorporated into this boat is ridiculous, down to the wheels. These wheels were custom painted maritime blue to match the maritime blue stripe and inside of the boat. This customer went with a black onyx polyflake maritime blue and a nickel silver pin, and matching wheels looks insane. Moving to the back of the boat, this DVX 22 is going to come standard with Bennett trim tabs, which is a must. Hydraulic jack plate the customer went with. You have the power of choice. You can choose a Bob's or an Atlas hydraulic jack plate. We went with a Bob's. A 15 remote kicker tied into the 400 L6 Verado. Vexus is only putting on Bravo 1 props on their engines. That's one of the best, if not the best prop that you can put on an engine. The customer chose to go with a Talon here. The cool part about Vexus is this is going to directly mount to the back of the boat. Cleanliness, there's no jack plate bracket here for the Talon. That is innovative, nobody else is doing that. That's a Vexus thing. Boat buckle tie downs are standard on a Vexus trailer. Super easy, custom trailers that they're making in-house. That's why you're gonna have this piece that's welded out to here. It's gonna stay away from your investment. There's gonna be no issue here. No chafing, custom. Up here, this customer, matching the wheels, had this painted maritime blue. It looks beautiful. Traditionally, this is gonna be black. As we open it, you're gonna notice something a little bit different. This is not the traditional panel that you're gonna see on a Vexus boat. And the reason why is because we did something special for the heartbeat of this boat inside the boat. We took the 2-way splitter inside and we used the Noco 2-way and we moved it out here, which is really nice. Drain plug out here. You're gonna have your boat and engine, master power right here, electronics, and then for your 16-volt battery. And we'll talk about that when we get inside, but really cool things that we do here at Intune Marine, the customization of these boats. We can do it all. Give us a call. We're happy to walk you through all this. We've done almost every iteration that you can possibly think of, and our rigging team in the back is second to none. So walking up the pivoting trailer step that Vexus offers that no one else is doing right now, because traditionally the ones that stick out, people have had issues when they turn really tightly, they'll hit the back of their tailgate. This is the trailering position. This is the entering position. Really cool feature that Vexus has incorporated into this boat. I'm gonna walk up here and jump inside the boat, and we're gonna talk a little bit about all of the items that are on this boat, which is, I know we say it all the time, the most extravagant, but this has to be up there. Our rigging team did an amazing job. As you can see here, we label each harness. So this is a 360 harness. This is an MDI harness. Knowing which transducers are gonna connect to what is really cool. Let's walk up here, I'll talk more about it. So walking up here, the trolling motor that has really taken everything by storm. More people are going with an Ultrex, and you heard us talk about it a lot. We've been advocating here at Intune for a really long time, the Ultrex trolling motor. This is the mega side imaging, so you're gonna have mega side imaging and mega down imaging in the lower unit of the trolling motor. The reason why the Ultrex has been so popular is because of this right here. Everything bolts on. You can put your 360 on here. This has a target lock. It has a mega live transducer. Everything is clean in one spot. And it's a very rigid mount. It has a stabilizer built in and a strap right here in case you're in really big water. On the bow, Vexus does give you the option to use a dual mount Vexus bracket. It keeps the units actually a little bit lower. On this boat, we decided to go with the Bass Boat Technologies dual stack mount. And what they do is it pulls the units up a little bit higher, so it's nice from a viewing standpoint. When you're fishing up here, you can see everything. It also separates them a little bit better. They're very rigid and very strong. The Mega Live module is located right here. So when you're fishing, your foot is right here. You can slide over here and you can spin the Mega Live with the active. So to the right of the foot pedal, we've mounted the target lock module for the Mega Live. That's this module right here. That's going to spin. So if your Ultrex is on spot lock and it's constantly moving, this target lock is separate from the shaft of the trolling motor, so you can still pan around with your Mega Live. Super cool feature. Only Humminbird has that. It's really, really cool. Moving back here throughout the boat, as you're gonna see, this gentleman went with a flak jacket. These are super popular. More and more people aren't trailering their boats with their boat covers. Boat cover is, it's all personal opinion, but most people are gonna put a cover on when the boat's gonna sit for a long time, or if you're at a hotel, you wanna cover up your stuff. More and more people are just going with a flak jacket, protect the windshield. They're really nice, they're very inexpensive, and they're just very popular. So as you can tell here, there's a zipper, and then I'll open the door. And you still have access to walk through. You don't have to take off the whole flak jacket. This gentleman went with black Trax Tech track system. New for 2024, Vexus will be offering tracks on their boats in multiple sizes. They're utilizing Cisco. That will be an option that you're gonna see coming out. This gentleman went with Trax Tech. Trax Tech, they are one of the few that do offer black. He wanted everything to match. This boat is outfitted with 5 Helix 12s, 2 at the console flush mounted, 2 on the bow, and then 1 back by the live well. What are these big giant things sticking out the back of the boat? So we don't do a lot of these in this area, but you do see a lot of these in the Michigan area, Wisconsin, Great Lakes, Superior. These are electric downriggers. So this gentleman does a lot of that. Everything turned out really, really nice. This boat has 2 Mega Live transducers. So this is called a Brew City mount track style that's gonna lock in right here, and it's gonna give them the ability to slide this up and down this track system, put this into the water and pan around back here, and also have it up on the trolling motor. Really, really cool, and something a lot of people are starting to do now. Another part to note too is, you know, our rigging team, we talk a lot about them. They're unbelievable how good they are. And the cleanliness of the final product, that's something that we pride ourselves on. It's just like the little things. Now, it's really hard to be super clean with your wiring and stuff when you want a Mega Live on a pole that you want to be able to use up there and slide back here and all over. So you're gonna have cable. So just the little things You know, we put this strap here. You can kind of roll this up and then clip it right here, kind of keep it up out of the way to give you the ability to walk back and forth to use it. Kind of transitioning now. So obviously this customer went with a bimini top. You know, obviously when you do get a bimini, when you do have a lot of stuff like this, it's gonna kind of be in the way a little bit, but there's nothing that you can really do about that because you got a lot of big stuff. Back here, we went with, you know, 2 little short track systems and then the 12-inch in the middle to accommodate the Helix 12. That is a Cisco electronics mount. They're swiveling higher end one. One thing too is you can push this up and get it back so you can have clearance from your live well. There's a whole bunch of different systems that you can use back here, but this is the one that he decided to go with. And one thing I forgot to mention as well is this gentleman decided to go with Wave Pros, and Wave Pros really make it an enjoyable ride. Vexus offers a solution. They utilize airwaves. This gentleman wanted to go with Wave Pros, which have been very popular. We've had great success with them. These are the swiveling ones, and they also slide back and forth, and they have a lock. So really, really cool feature. Now, I want to talk about the heartbeat of this boat. You hear me say that a lot, but when you have sophisticated setups like this with all of this power, a lot of people are having issues with power. Their batteries are dying, different things like that. We have been at the forefront of really pushing the envelope of super high-end custom battery setups that are gonna last and you're not gonna be dead on the water. So let's talk about that. And now talking about the meat and potatoes and the heartbeat to power this extravagant setup. This is something that you've seen us do before. This is the setup that we highly recommend that gives you that custom back panel. Talking about our rigging team and what they do, I'm going to show you here of how custom and how great of a rigging job that they've done. In this boat we have 2 36 volt 60 amp trolling motor batteries in parallel. We have a isolated 16 volt battery for all the electronics. And back here we have 2 X2 batteries in parallel. Those are 12 volt, but then you need to charge the 16 volt and you need to charge each 36 volt battery. So by doing that, Powerhouse has their own proprietary system with their 2 running guns. This is a 16 volt running gun and this is a 36 volt running gun. We've labeled those for the customer. This is a 16 volt regulator. We have all of the breakers, 16 volt for the breaker, 36 volt for the breaker. Everything is custom, labeled, easy to understand, easy to turn on, easy to turn off. And this system right here will not ever leave you dead on the water. And just one last thing I wanted to cover was, you've heard me say it a lot, we talk about it in our videos, the attention to detail on a Vexus boat. It's just simply unmatched. I want you to look at other boats and I want you to look at a Vexus boat. The attention to detail, from the aluminum edging to the custom EVA that they're utilizing, which is far superior to some of the other ones on the market. The aesthetics, the attention to detail, the aluminum that they're utilizing throughout the boat, the strength of everything. This boat is made to last the test of time. And we appreciate everything that they've done, and they're gonna continue to listen to your feedback to make their boats even better. As they're not perfect, they are constantly changing and adapting to give you the best product on planet Earth. In closing, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. We appreciate all of you out there. If you already haven't done so, please like and subscribe to our channels on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Follow us. We want to keep producing this content for you guys. Big thanks to the customer who allowed me to walk through this boat. We appreciate you, sir. Again, we love doing this stuff. We're fishermen. Call us at the shop. I'm happy to help you with your next Vexus purchase. I'm Brian, I work in the sales department. With all that being said, from Flippin, Arkansas to Richmond, Minnesota, we'll see you at the lake.